Hello and welcome to the Grade 10 graduation ceremony of 2020. A very warm welcome to everybody, in particular to our wonderful Grade 10 students, to all of their parents, and to everybody else who's watching this recording. You're extremely welcome and we're very happy and thankful to you for joining us on this occasion. You don't need me to tell you that this is not the graduation ceremony that we were all expecting and that many of us have been looking forward to for quite a long time. But extraordinary times call for extraordinary measures, don't they? And we have to accept that this is what is, and we do our best, we adjust, we accommodate the situation, and we move forward in a positive, cheerful and an enthusiastic way in order that we can all make the best of what is undeniably at the moment a very difficult situation. So here we are, we have a recording for you today. You're going to see some musical pieces presented by some of our grade 10 students. There are some speeches made by different people from grade 10 and also some staff. And in addition to that, as usual, there are going to be some of the artworks that the grade 10 students from the visual arts class have produced, and those are going to be presented at different points during the presentation today so that you can see what the art students have been making. So a very warm welcome to you. I hope you enjoy what we've prepared for you this afternoon. I hope you've gotten dressed up. I hope you're all sitting there suited and booted, looking very beautiful and wonderful as you would if we were all sitting in the arts block and things were a little bit more normal. So without further ado, I would like to invite our first participant this afternoon, our wonderful principal, Mr. Corey, has a few words and an address that he would like to give to you now.
Dear Grade 10, it's a bit of a unique tradition here at KIS to have a Grade 10 graduation ceremony. This year in particular, I know that many of you have been away from KIS for a couple of months. So having a celebration or a ceremony now seems a little after the fact. And you may not even be watching. But we recognize grade 10 in this fashion because you are graduating from the middle years program of the International Baccalaureate, which is great. And also because it is such a pronounced shift or transition from grade 10 into the last 2 years of high school. So here we are. I know some of you well, but as a class, I'm still getting to know you. And I'm sure that now that you're about to be in grade 11, I will get to know you better. In any case, I can't really talk about your class well in the context of this year or share memories or things like that. But I will say that your personal projects were incredibly cool. Some of the best that I've seen, so well done, grade 10. What I can do maybe is to provide a little context in terms of who you are in a very general sense. You've entered adolescence, which is generally defined as the age between 15 and 17. You are now much more interested in the opposite gender than ever before, so we'll see how that goes. More than ever before, you believe that you are independent from your parents and from authorities, and because of that there is usually less conflict with them because you are starting to kind of understand that there are different points of view. You tend to want to spend the bulk of your time with friends rather than with authority figures like parents or teachers. One really cool thing is that statistically at least you now have a deeper capacity for caring and for sharing and for developing intimate relationships. It is a time when most of you will tend to worry about your body, about your shape and your weight. I would tell you not to worry, but you probably will anyway. So all I can say is that you will be okay. You will get through this time of anxiety soon enough. A year or two ago, you had much more of a herd mentality. One of you thought or said something or wanted something, and everyone started to think or say or want that thing. Now, however, you are also developing much, much more of your own unique personality. And now you will have your own opinions much more. You believe that you are invincible, that you know it all, and you tend to be argumentative, which is okay because really it's a way of displaying the fact that you're smart enough to see different perspectives or have different perspectives, and it shows that you wish to develop your own independence, which is a good thing. You also tend to be super moody. You tend to sulk a lot, and you can be abrasive and even rude at times. Don't worry, we make allowances for this because we know this about you. Some really cool things about 15 and 16-year-olds, and you can tell me if this is true or not, is that you are beginning to see yourself or picture yourself after high school. So you begin planning, or you begin at least thinking about future school and work options in your life. Also, I think this is really cool, you are seeking a cause, which means that you are looking for meaning and purpose. Your language skills improve too. You get more expressive, more emphatic, more ardent, and more vehement. You'll have to ask Mr. Graham what those words mean. But in a sense, you are rounding out into the adults in a few years that you will become. My advice, not that you are of an age where you will heed it, but my advice is to own where you are in life right now. Experience it fully, although be thoughtful about it too, and continue to seek purpose. Without purpose and without a cause, life can quickly become dull, and you will seek other things to help you fill that void. So find something that you're passionate about and pursue it fully. That's it. Congratulations once again on your graduation from grade 10. I can't wait to see you in grade 11. Have a nice vacation.
We have a few students who are going to make speeches this afternoon, and it's my pleasure to invite the first of those. Danielle is going to come and talk to us all now for a couple of minutes. Thank you.
My fellow classmates, though this is not the way we expected we would be graduating 10th grade, I can assure you it's something that we'll remember for a very long time. It's crazy to think that we are now going to be juniors and some of us are going into the IBDP program. We've heard so much about how these next 2 years are going to be much harder than what we are used to, and that we must prepare for a whole lot of work and assignments. While this doesn't sound too optimistic, let this be something that empowers us to truly push ourselves into achieving our goals. Though this year has given us many unpleasant surprises, it has also taught us that we must rise up to the challenge when we are faced with one. Rafiki once said, "The past can hurt, but you can either run from it or learn from it." As we draw closer to the end of our sophomore year, let's look at all the things we have done in the past and learn from them to truly become the best versions of ourselves over these next 2 years. 2 years seems like a long time, but we won't realize how quick it'll be over. So let's make the most of it by learning new things, paying more attention, being kinder, supporting each other, and on top of everything else, learning to have fun through it all. Thank you.
Now I'm very happy to announce that we have a musical performance. Jules is going to play his saxophone for us. Miss Shailaja, our French teacher, is the class sponsor for grade 10, and she has some very encouraging and inspiring words to share with us now.
Hello, class of 2022, and a very good afternoon to everybody watching this graduation ceremony. I'm delighted to be here to say a few words to you, grade 10. I remember the time when at the end of grade 8, you all came to visit this campus to live the High Clare experience. And at the time, we all thought, this is the naughtiest set ever. But then, after 2 years, the superlative remains the same, but the adjective has changed. You are the smartest set ever, and I'm so proud of you. Proud of the way each one of you have overcome all the challenges that you have faced during the last 2 years. Proud of the way you're conducting yourselves at this difficult time. Proud of the way you have taken to online classes like fish to water, even though I know that you'd prefer to have your friends around you interacting with you. And I'm also proud of the fact that during this quarter, none of you got an incident report. You're growing up. Yes, you're growing as individuals, learning to assert your independence, trying to discover who you really are. Amidst all this, I request you to do one thing, to dream. I implore you to dream. Dream of being the best. Dream of discovering great things. Dream of doing wonderful things like caring for people and our environment. So dream to realize your potential. Remember, ours is a school the world needs. Hence, fulfill your potential, and God willing, in the process, you will be meeting the needs of the world. It's a privilege being your class sponsor, and I thank Ms. Block and Mr. Graham for giving me that opportunity. All the very best fellows, keep safe, keep healthy. Go, class of 2022!
Our next speech is from Maya, and she's going to be addressing us for the next couple of minutes.
Hello everyone. I know this isn't the graduation we were expecting. It's not even close what I would have imagined. I mean, at least we aren't being shouted at by our advisors or tripping over our dresses, right? Either way, we finally made it. We submitted personal project, we finished our classes, and we've even chosen our subjects for IB. I find it really funny how people say subject choice is similar to choosing the method of execution. Anyways, we all know that I would make some kind of metaphor about life being like a 100-meter race. However, that doesn't apply to the unique class of 22. Instead, it's more like a relay, and we're a team of 65. When someone's too tired to keep running, we take the weight of the baton off them and help them out. We win some and we lose some, but whatever happens, we face it together. 22 is a class that has had some rough times filled with fights, drama, and anxiety. But that was a long time ago. Right now, it feels as if everyone belongs. 10th grade brought a realization that we're all in it together. We all have the same stress. We all face similar problems, and we all have our flaws. We grew together and learned to accept each other and ourselves. We all have learned to cling to our priorities and values. We've learned the true value of friendship and loyalty, and the strength of pulling together. I sincerely believe that we are ready to face whatever tomorrow brings as long as we have each other. IB can dump their EE and IAs on us because we're ready for it. Never have I met a group of people so diverse and well-rounded as our class. We can get through the nightmare that is IB, and we will emerge even stronger and more bonded than ever. I know that every one of you has the willpower and strength to give it their all for the next 2 years of our lives. And once those 2 years are over, we graduate for real. We may have to say goodbye, but the memories we make will last forever. So before 11th grade starts, and we're drowning in work and stress, I would like to thank all our teachers who helped us make it this far, our advisors who gave us the strength to keep going, but most of all, our class. We stood by each other during this tough year and we encouraged each other continuously. We gave each other answers for homework. We helped one another on bad days. We wished each other on birthdays. By the way, happy birthday, Caleb. My point is that we have each other's backs. So no matter how stressful school gets or how long the days seem, just know that you have 64 other people who share that journey with all its stresses and are open to help you through it. Thank you all for being truly awesome.
We now turn to the reading of the names, and as Maya pointed out, nobody's going to get the opportunity to trip over her dress or fall up the stairs, but we have asked everybody to send in a photograph, and we're very much looking forward to seeing all of your lovely faces, even if you can't be here in person. So here we have the first batch of the advisors reading out the names of our grade 10 graduating group.
Avanina,
Scott Armstrong, Shifani, Kevin Yagappa,
Kibimuto Aomi,
Diksha,
Timothy Benjamin. Let's go it.
Shaurya Dhaya,
Shay Desai,
Hriday,
Han Sang-min,
Rishi Iyengar, Alan Joss,
Boys Joseph,
Jeruba Josiah, Tanvi Kalakuntala,
Siddharth Kalra,
Abhishek, Katir,
Ronak Khanna,
Ayman Ullah,
Venkata Ravi Kopella,
Aditi,
Alex Kurian,
Ketsia Kurian,
Alethea Lambert,
Devon Lee,
Raul Makkar,
Lena,
Caleb Matthews,
Murtaza,
Sumaya Pakianakis.
We have another musical item now. Ariane is going to play the piano for us.
Hi guys, I hope everyone is doing well and you're all safe. I honestly never thought we'd be graduating grade 10 like this, all at our homes and in lockdown. I really appreciate our school's efforts for keeping everyone connected even through this difficult time. I joined KIS 6 years ago. It's been a long journey and I've enjoyed every bit of it. I look forward to the same in the future. One of the things that I've always enjoyed is music. I'm really happy to be able to perform today. So I will be playing Right Here Waiting by Richard Marx. I hope everyone enjoys the music.
We're going to read out more names now, and the second batch with their photographs are going to appear in front of us in all of their splendour. Thank you.
Dev Patel,
Tushar Patra,
Ramkumar Ravichandran,
Shivangni Saha,
Arisya Sahu,
Daniel Saldana, Ansh Salia, Shri Darshan Shandamugunan,
Shirutika Saravana Kumar,
Atmiha Saravanan, Maya Sarkar,
Siddhant, Arman, Anita,
Vishan Sankar,
Shivanshu Sharma, Diya Sreshta,
Arushi Singh,
Kyron,
Anshuman, Adrian Soil, Varasaya,
Songjongyun,
Nathan, Abhinav Thadi,
Janvi Thakar,
Raghav Tyagarajan,
Tanvi Tumilapalli.
Rishi Vagasia,
Aditya Venkatesh,
Udaya Vijay Anand,
Aryan Vagdare.
Hi everyone, a very good afternoon to you all. I hope you all are doing well and having a good time with your family and your nears and dears. Today, I'm very happy to be the part of this wonderful graduation ceremony and for having a few minutes to talk about my sweet advices. I take this opportunity to wish and congratulate you all for your participation and involvement in various activities where I got some time to know you all in depth. Believe me, advisors, you are the best. Keeping up the spirits and best wishes, I wish you all to fly heights and see all possible colors in life by being positive and kind to you all. Good luck.
The next item is Kibinoto, who is going to play the piano for us.
you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart, 'cause you're a sky, 'cause you're a sky full of stars.
That's all we have time for this afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed the presentation and the graduation ceremony as much as I have. If we were in the arts block, at this point we would go over to the side and eat lots of samosas and eclairs. There are huge piles of them in the corner over here. I'm going to eat them all myself. And so before I do that, I just want to wish you all a very good day. Thank you for being with us. Enjoy your vacation, and I sincerely hope that I'll have the opportunity to meet all of you face to face very soon. Thank you.